Alrighty, boys and girls and boys. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are calling in from. Trading down into a 4-hour bullish fair value gap currently. Yeah, a lot more strength to the upside here on NQ based on structure. Inefficiency is much smaller on ES. We've already traded pretty much all the way through it. Just continuing to scale in here. Do have a little 1-hour gap down in here. Mark that out for good measure. Yeah, we did not really manipulate at all here, in my opinion, during London session. We did in Asia trade above the previous weekly high. Or I guess, I'm sorry, previous day high overnight. But to me, if you're trying to identify some manipulation, it kind of looks like that's what we're getting right now. To tell you the truth, trading down into a 4-hour and 1-hour bullish fair value gap. Keep in mind there was SMT at these lows, and trading now down into OT of the range. See, that's the only problem about changing your layout. Then you got to go back through. You got to go back through and change all of these levels just to make them visible. What happened? I just made it. I made it dark. I made it dark. The reason that I changed it to a dark layout, truthfully, is because changing around my trading setup. I'm in more of a, we'll just say, darker setting now. So the white was kind of getting tough on the old retinas, boys and girls. Getting tough on the old retinas. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably have to adjust a little bit. I'm so used to seeing this on my chart. Brace yourselves, boys. Brace yourselves. Oh God. Oh God. This is so bright. When my room is like well lit, a lot of natural light coming in, it's all right, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Like I said, I feel like there has not been a clear manipulation until just now. Market open, we see this open candle just push straight away, straight down. We were already kind of drifting lower anyway. And then if you take into account, I guess, some 830, where's 830? You know, if you wanted to mark out like data highs, which is basically the candle inside of new day opening gap up in here. So if I'm trying to identify power of three, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, for what it's worth, my opinion at the moment would be accumulation, manipulation, and now would like to see bullish distribution higher. I think we could see ES run this low. You can see ES is currently a little bit weaker than NASDAQ. So that'd be, I guess, as low as I'd like to see this thing go, is to see ES or NQ raid that low. And then potentially look for that reversal, but I wouldn't say it's like 100% necessary. We are an OTE of the range. We are inside of a discounted premium 1-hour fair value gap. So let's be patient here. Let's pick our spots wisely, boys and girls. Where's our data high at? Here's 815. Which, okay, I guess that's ADP. So that is data high technically. I was gonna say 830 was like right here, which wasn't wasn't anything too significant. But you do have data highs right here at new day opening gap. Now the question is trying to find a good entry, timing it out. You know, you don't want to get in too early because price could easily come raid this low one more time on NASDAQ or ES. You know, form that SMT, give you that clear manipulation, and then be ready to go. Macro in 2 minutes. You know, we're trading back up right now into all of this bearish inefficiency in price. So that's what I'm feeling, boys and girls. I'm feeling more of a bullish bias after seeing that open. Looking like our manipulation was here to the downside. Again, not to beat a dead horse and repeat myself a million times, but I would like to see us set up along here. Okay, now we're seeing price. We'll see if it quickly wants to skirt up here. Price unable for the moment to trade down into that gap. Same with ES. Much bigger gap here on ES. So I would say if price does just keep quickly, big white candles, BWCs up here, leaving behind more imbalance, I'll probably look to take an entry inside of one of those. You know, if there's like a fair value gap like right here or something. BPR, trade above that, trade back down into it, get the entry, rock and roll. And then yeah, I'm just waiting to see here. We didn't really form any SMT at the lows or anything like that as of yet. So that'd be like the one other thing that would make this setup even better. You know, NQ or ES trading through this low one more time. SMT divergence, bada bing, bada boom. Might not get it though. Like I said, I'm not demanding that it goes run the low again. In the macro now. I'm gonna hop in this. I'm gonna hop in this with a little bit tighter of a stop. I don't even want to see it trade back down into this. See if it can make this a breakaway gap now. Look at ES just ripping right now. That's why I hopped in this NQ long. I'm seeing ES just rip over here on my other, off to the side over here on my other monitor. And I'm seeing it trade down just ever so slightly into this fair value gap, hold, start to push away. Yeah, ES on a tear right now, boys. Come on, NQ. Get your head out of your ass. Get your head out your ass. I'm going to mark out data highs on ES. Looks like ES is probably going to win to this level. Set an alert on it. Floating a little in profit at the moment. Yeah, NQ is lagging behind. ES is trading above 930. Target is data highs for ES or NQ. I don't like how this is slowing up like this. We have an SMT divergence right now with this little 930 high. ES is trading above here, right? ES trading above that. NQ, for whatever reason, has decided to lose all of its mustard here. With medium impact news in like in like 3 minutes. I think I'm gonna take the risk off now. Mainly just due to this SMT here. Still protected by this fair value gap. I can always get back in. If it stops me on a break even, we turn the corner, I can still get back in the trade. No, there's no SMT at the lowest clarity. No SMT at the lows. That's what I was initially waiting on. And then, like I told you guys, when we failed to reach this gap here, and then we formed this gap here, we tap it, close bullish. That was when I took my entry. Order flow just beginning to convince me that this was going to become a breakaway gap. That's where I put my stop. And then we were just going to respect bullish order flow, which is what we're doing right now. So I took the trade. ES then started outpacing NQ to the upside. So here we are. ES is all the way fucking up here already. We got news in like 60 seconds, boys. 60 seconds till the news. I guess one PD array failing if this fair value gap was unable to prevent the stop at break even here, along with the SMT divergence. So ideally we can just see it push. All right, here comes the news, boys. Been on a little bit of a red streak on stream lately. All my winning trades have been stopped at break even. Not that there's been an overabundance of them, but there's been a few. See if we can turn that around today. I do have a alert set at data highs on ES, which we're about to take out, so I'll probably be looking to take my trade off at that moment. I wanted to see data highs here on NQ, but ES is pushing way faster. So I'll probably close it there because that'll be an SMT, so just to be safe. Might be being a dick for a tick right now, but come on. I need it all after the last week. I need it all. Bastards. But yeah, it's been a pretty good... There we go. All right. Hopping out there, boys. Data high met here on ES, not on NASDAQ. You could probably still be holding if you don't give a shit about the SMT divergence, which sometimes is the right answer. I don't have a crystal ball, though, so I have no idea. That's good enough for me.